Jai Guruji, Shukrana Guruji. I am Dijana Zupanovic from Croatia. I was born in a small, uh, a little island in Croatia, beautiful island actually. And after 7 months, so too early. Why I'm saying this? Because all my life I felt really different. And I was very connected with God, but I didn't know as a child what actually happened. So, and my intuition was very strong. So I didn't know and even realize that I was actually meditating all the time, and I was looking nature and to be alone. And so all my life I felt so much. I could feel, sense. Atmosphere, in a house, and I could sense people and everything. I say this because it is all saying something about who I am, and I'm actually artist. And so, how my journey with Guruji started? Actually, I think it started since I am born. I think everybody, every Sangat knows that he's always with you. This is not yeah, you realize maybe one day that you are really connected, but all life actually he is with you. Um, so it was about 2 years ago. I went to my friend's place, my Indian friend. I'm based in the Netherlands, in The Hague. And I was visiting her daughter, who had a difficult time, very difficult time, I can tell. And I was there, like a friend supporting them with all my heart. So her mother bought for her daughter just to give her hope, one Surup from Guruji is a poster for people who don't know what it is, what it means. And it was one, I think, of his latest days living, on this earth. So, I mean, in a body form, because he still lives in another form with us, of course, forever, actually. I know and I feel it, and all Sangats can say that as well. I'm sorry to be a little bit emotional because I feel his presence a lot, and then my English gets a little bit less, but I think you can feel me, so. And it will be okay. So, I didn't know because I'm very intuitive. I could tell that photo was from man who was not feeling really very good no more. I could see in his eyes, like a lot of physical pain. But so then it was like a magnet. I said attraction, to that poster. To Surup. I asked my friend, please, can you tell me who is this man? Because I never saw him before, And he said, "Oh yeah, this is Guruji." I said, "Hey, Guruji, can you tell me please more about this man? I feel so much with this Swarup, I said, "Yeah, I will tell you one day, And I said, "Okay, but please tell me exactly how I can pronounce his name because I want to look up all about him because it felt like he was calling me, and he wanted me to meet him, and to know him." So same day I was looking on internet, and reading about it. And I was so surprised what I read. It was like everything I read. It was like, my God, this is the most beautiful soul I ever heard about, Everything about him, it felt like the real truth, And I felt so connected, so connected. I can't describe this feeling. Jai Guruji. Shukrana Guruji, for meeting you. So everything was yeah, like I met God, and I know He is, of course, now. I mean, after so many years, I mean, it feels like years, but I am all the time with Him, that's why, and I know that He is. And also you hear lots of stories, and I met many old Sangats, and their stories are really amazing. So, okay, I will start then when I went to first satsang, and I felt his presence so strongly. It was overwhelming, unbelievable strong. And one time, it was, I think, second satsang, I was there meditating, trying to connect my guru. Nobody told me how to do it, so I just felt I have to connect to Guruji, and I closed my eyes and I was trying to connect him. And I saw his eyes in front of me, all the time, all the time. So in one moment, I opened my eyes and I saw him there, next to the bar, standing like sitting, in his beautiful, like a golden yellow dress and looking at us, smiling, it was so happy. Forget that day, never in my life. It was like he was alive there, It was so beautiful. I did share this blessing in the group, and I could feel the people really felt it as well, this energy. And after that, so many blessings he gave me, and I don't know where to start. So many of them. I had really health issues, and one of them it was so strong, so powerful. I had a problem with my asthma, and this kind of attacks. I didn't know what I had. I felt like one day it was so strong, I felt this time I think I'm going to die, This is horrible. I couldn't breathe. I was sweating, and my heartbeat was not good. My blood pressure was horrible also. So I was thinking, my God, this is my last day, And then I was looking on telephone for some information about what I have, because you can find a lot of it. I was trying actually. What happened with my telephone? Can you believe it? I didn't have a screensaver at that time from Guruji, And what happened? My telephone was like blocked and huge. I mean, all screen was Guruji there, And my telephone, I couldn't do nothing. I mean, I couldn't not log in. I couldn't do anything. And I was thinking, wow, man, what is happening, And I was in panic because I felt so horrible, And I said, wait. Guruji is showing that he's here and everything will be okay. Don't worry, please. Oh my God, I knew. I got it, This was what he was trying to tell me. So I focused on that swarup of Guruji. I said to Guruji, thank you, Shukrana Guruji, Shukrana Guruji. I know, I will be okay. I know you are with me, and thank you so much. So, and then it went away, and believe me, it was maybe 4 or 5 minutes after that, I felt so much better, I can't describe. So I knew he's there, and I know he's there, and we all know how he is. So, also another story, all these years, my friend is actually my best friend, she's like my family member. Her name is Anita, and she's also Sangat Guruji. And she was asking me to go to India, And I don't know why, but always was something, why I couldn't, and really wanted to go to India so much because I felt connected with India since I am living in the Netherlands, and it is now about 36 years, I think so. Yeah, something like that. So, and I met her since then. So she was also my first friend, but I think it was for a reason. And also my brother, my sister, my mother also, when you see them, they are darker, and they look like Indians. So I feel also that I I had past life in India. I know because I cook like an Indian woman, and I love India so much. It feels like a home. And so this year I finally said yes, to her question, to her. She knew that I would feel home and I will feel like blessed, So I did do that this year. And so we were going to together. And she was a few days before me, but it's okay. And so I went there alone. First place that she was waiting there with me for me. I'm sorry, with her brother, also Sangat. B2, lovely, lovely Sangat. So such a devoted Sangat. So and then can you imagine how blessed I felt? One of the first things that we did, it was going to do greet GuruJi's birthplace. I can't describe to you. It was quite hard and long way. I mean, I had at that time some health issues. I had the flu and before that, and I had little problems, but it was not so horrible, okay? And so my condition was not so well, and the traveling, it was very, very intense, and after just arriving in India, I had also a little bit from a jet lag and stuff like that. So, and you know how it is, first days, everything is new, you cannot sleep so good. But why I'm telling this, because when I arrived there, and you know how Dugri is, many of you went there, but for people who never been there, it is an Indian village, beautiful, beautiful landscape where you see all authentic houses and you see people walking on the fields and monkeys. So beautiful cows, everything. I mean, it was so beautiful. And everything is simple, and I didn't expect to to yeah be in such an authentic village, and I was maybe somewhere in expecting that it will be like a big palace there, and I don't know, because you don't know actually. But so I went there. It was everything very simple, and I felt like home. I mean, I felt so blessed. I can't describe this. Okay, felt his presence so strong, so strong, so strong. And all Sangats, and my God, man, you cannot describe how connected they were also with Guruji. I felt all energy between us, it was unbelievable. Nothing was difficult. I forgot about all pain in my body, all uh, any issue, I just felt like tilt up, blessed actually to be so lucky, and so blessed to be there, So, and nothing was difficult, nothing, everything was, every step was like coming home, actually. So we were there, and you know how it is. Guruji is present, I mean, everywhere, even here where I'm living now. But there it was very strong, very powerful. So, and then this is something I cannot forget, and will never forget. And it is overwhelming. It's such a powerful GuruJi's presence, and also when we went inside, Mandir, I've smelled so strong, the roses, so strong, strong, strong. I said, how is it possible? Do they spray this in the air? Do you have some aroma spreading? But no, I didn't see nothing like that in there. So I knew that he was there again. So you know how he shows his presence in so many ways, but also with the with the smell of roses most of the times, and so many ways, and also numbers. And that is story that blessing that I want to share as well. What I experienced when I came back from India. So also later we went so many times to Badamandir, and we had such a opportunity. I mean, it was again blessing, blessing, blessing to stay there longer than normally. And so I was with my friend, and I said to her, because we both are also spiritual light workers, we are trying to help people with our spiritual intuition, and okay, it's not so important, but it is important to say, because when you help people in name of God, and especially Guruji, then you really need his blessings to do this. So, and otherwise, it's better not to do it. And so I said to her, listen, maybe we feel like special or more than other people, but believe me, this is nothing about ego. This opportunity is really to realize, for us to realize that these blessings we need to share with the rest of the world, the people we meet and people we try to help. This is only that Guruji wants us to feel his presence while we are doing anything in our life. And especially if you work with people, if you help people, then you need to connect Guruji, because he is the one who is doing it all. So, and that feels like a really blessing for me to be there and to have that opportunity. And I must admit, and I was doubting to say this and to share this, but there was one day, there was like a birthday celebration in the Bada Mandir, and I didn't know nothing, I didn't understand Hindi, and I didn't know what was happening, and I even didn't like to ask too many questions. I was so happy to be there all the time. It was like home, really. And there was one man there standing, and I didn't know who he was, but I felt like magnet attraction, through his eyes. It was like I was meeting God. I couldn't stay away from looking at his eyes, and I said, oh my God, who is this man? And somebody told me, hey, this is Guruji's nephew, Gaurav. I didn't know. But I must share this because, believe me, I felt Guruji inside of Gaurav. And I want to tell you, it is not only Gaurav, I know, but Guruji is here with us in many forms, but especially in spirit. And Gaurav is not there for nothing, believe me. One day you will know what I'm talking about. Because I saw God in his eyes, I really saw Guruji. I said, Guruji. I was talking to Guruji through his eyes. Believe me, please. This is important to know, because he can be anywhere, but he is important. He has really huge seva to help people, I know that. But I must share this because this is important to know. And one day we will all know what I'm talking about now. I feel very blessed, and I'm so. I mean, feel like I've chosen to share these blessings and these experiences also with Guru, with the rest of the world, because there's so many people, especially youth. I worry about youth a lot, who really need hope, who really need to know that there is God. And Guruji is the same. Guruji came here as ambassador of God. He is here still and will always be to help us to spread his love, his blessings, to help us heal, to help us to become brothers and sisters, to love each other, to help us to realize that to achieve peace in this world, to respect everything we have, to love each other. Who I am just a simple woman, from Croatia. Croatian, many people never heard of that country. But I think the Guruji also chose me just to spread this love, to spread his voice, to spread his light, his hope. And I feel like this is huge savor for me, to let you know about him because it is true. Everything I experience is really true. And there is hope, and he is there for us. He is there for us. He wants us to be happy, in peace. So I need to tell this. It feels like he is talking through me. And I know he is not, that's why I love him even more. He was not like popular guru, not making no advertisement, nothing. He was not asking for money. It was forbidden to give money. I think it's saying so much about his purity, his real divine light. And I love him also because he tried to feel us all one, because with the Langar Prasad, and I know the stories because what people told me, he did, while serving it, it was not like chosen who is going to eat together. So it was like, are you even you're a doctor or lawyer or rich or somebody who is from the lowest caste, they should eat together, he said. And if you refuse to eat together with somebody who is poor, he would send you away, and that people. So that story, it was, oh my God, so powerful. I know how much that means, especially in India. This is, wow, this is amazing. And I think it says everything about Guruji. He really was. So, and he is not never did like advertisement or anything like that. And he invites you, actually. And when he invites you, then you know that you have to do something important, and he will help you and guide you all the time. You just have to connect to him. So then I want to cut my story a little bit short because I think it is quite long. When I came back from India, I did not vaccinate myself before. It was maybe a little bit naive because I thought it's not so far. But okay. So I got some infection with my kidneys and didn't know why. I had a fever about 5 days, yes. And one day, it was like really 40 degrees, and I didn't have any side effects of kind of fever or anything like that. So it was strange, and I didn't feel also so much pain or something like that. But yeah, okay, I was very tired, and of course, fever is not fine. But I don't remember actually exactly what I felt, but I knew this is not good because, yeah, I felt like very weak. That I felt. And so one afternoon, I heard like voice in my head. Yeah, normally I don't have nothing. I'm not ill, the psychical any issues. I'm glad for that. Yeah, when you hear voices, you can think she's having some psychosis or something like that. But no, normally I don't hear voices in my head. So, but it was like a father, talking to me, and with a powerful voice. You have to call doctor now. And I know it was not, if it was not like a father, talking like that to me, I wouldn't listen. And I said, okay, I go. I am going to call doctor. So I did call doctor, and because they were afraid that I had a malaria or something like that, they said, oh, come immediately here. So I went there. I mean, don't ask me how. Guruji was there, of course. It was like somebody was carrying me, there. I felt so strong in my moment. I don't know how is it possible, but okay, with Guruji, everything is possible. So I went there, and they did hospitalize me immediately because they were afraid of this malaria. And so they did some tests and everything, but then they discovered that I don't have a malaria, but some serious infection, and it was threatening my life. But look what happened. They couldn't find immediately what I had actually. So they put infuse everything, and they didn't want to scare me, but I could tell it was very serious. So they did brought me on this hospital car, on the seventh floor. Can you imagine? Seventh department and room 70. Okay, it is seven, of course, same number. I said, hey, all these sevens. My God, Guruji is here. His birthday is, or maybe people for who don't know, 7 July. And it is Guruji number. And so I said, this is unbelievable. He is here. I know. Everything will be okay. I knew it. I felt so, uh, yeah, blessed again. I felt like he was really taking care of me. And how many sevens can you see? I mean, this is amazing. So, and then they discovered what I had. It was like a kidney infection. And, it was quite bad. But so they could find the medicines. I knew it. And I was all the time talking to Guruji, and I knew that everything would be okay. But actually, if I wasn't, they told me after everything, if I was not going to doctor, I would not be alive no more because it was attacking my organs, and it was more serious than I can describe. So I am so grateful to Guruji, Jai Guruji, Shukran Guruji for that. So, and there is so many blessings, so many. But one more I can share it because it is quite recent, and it is really powerful. I had again this infection came back for some reason, I don't know why. And I did recognize all side effects from the last time, what I remember, but this time was more clear. I mean, flu, everything was like 40 degrees again, or almost 40 degrees again. I felt this time much, much more sicker, much more. And one day, I can't believe it. I was sitting and I saw like a snakes, in front of my eyes, lights and like a third eye. And it was something crazy happening, and I couldn't look properly. And my eyes, everything was, I mean, like a double. I could double vision. How you say it? It felt like my eyes were really getting bad. And I got a little bit scared, of course. It was first time in my life. Never had this before. And what I did, I have once sort of GuruJi, and always looking every day, all the time when I'm sitting. And I did, hey, normally you don't ask the GuruJi surrender, I know, but this time I did connect him so much, and I said, I'm artist, GuruJi. Please, please, I don't want to lose my eyes, please, GuruJi. You know what happened? I mean, just few seconds after connecting to him, it disappeared, you know. And after that, I also, did take care of everything. So I know it was actually they couldn't find what happened to me. They couldn't find it. I mean, I went to optician and I did this eye check, everything. They said there is nothing to see, and there was something strange happening. But okay, GuruJi took care, of that. So, and there is maybe more to say, like I have a name, Nandini. I am born with name Dijana, but got the spiritual name from one day I will tell, but now I don't want to tell because I don't know I am allowed to say. But this is one very, very connected person to GuruJi, very. And I asked for spiritual name, please. I said, please, can you give me the spiritual name? And I need Indian name, and I got this name. And I also use name Nandi, and because of my very dear Sangat friend Shilpi. I did not pronounce this name very good, and she understood Nandi. I said, wait, I am going to look up what that name means. She told me something about. I felt so strong connected with that name as well. And I discovered, and I was really very, very surprised that there were symbols in this name that was really connecting with me. I am actually in the Western astrology Taurus, and this is holy Taurus, of Shivji, and Shivji has always snake with him, and so there was also snake. And my Chinese astrology, maybe okay, GuruJi doesn't like astrology, but still, that are signs. I'm born under this sign, so I have to just say I'm not doing so much with that, but still there for a reason. And this is my Chinese sign, and I am born on Monday. And my name actually, Dijana, is goddess of the moon and the nature. So there is so many symbols in it. And it was like yes, there is spiritual meaning for you to carry that name as well. And when I hear the name Nandini, it felt like my soul, you know, recognized that name Atma, my Indian Atma. So I feel really blessed with that. And I can say so many things, but I think what I want to say, the most important thing is that our Guruji is here for all of us. And if you don't know him, just look up for him. And if you feel like he is inviting you, he is doing something to you, believe me, there is reason for it. And I am not here to promote Guruji because he is not like that, but he really wanted always, and I can tell this from my connection with him, us to feel his light, God light, to spread his love, to stay happy and blessed, and he will take care of us always. And most interesting is that when you least expect it, he is there for you. And I have more experiences like that, but I cannot describe to you how many times I felt blessed when I met so many old Sangats, and I don't know how is it possible that I met so many old Sangats and all Sangats actually I met, they are all so connected with Guruji and never felt more peaceful, more happy in my life than when I am with Sangats, with Guruji, and eating Langar Prasad. And feeling his love all the time. Shukrana Guruji for everything. Shukrana Guruji for everything in my life. Shukrana Guruji. Please. He is inviting us, to be with him. He is our Father. He is our Mother. He is our God. Please take his invitation because it will heal you. But believe, really believe. Don't believe, but know that he is with you. Never doubt, please. He is with us. He is. He is. Jai Guruji. Shukran.